The Country Mouse and the Town Mouse. Once there lived two mouses in an area. There was a town mouse living in a big city and a country mouse living in a rural area. "How are you feeling today?" asked the country mouse. "I feel bored today. I want to move outside in fresh air," replied the town mouse. Town Mouse sat on a luxurious room with bananas, sweet items, and other good, helpful articles. He planned for a trip to the countryside. "When you go to the village this week, you will wonder how you could ever have led a country life," said the country mouse. Both mice set off for the village and arrived at the country mouse's residence late at night. "Do you want some refreshment after our long journey?" asked the polite country mouse, and took his friend into a grand dining room. There they found the remains of a fine feast, and soon the two mice were eating up jellies and cakes and all that was nice. Suddenly they heard growling and barking. "What is that?" said the town mouse. "It is only the dogs of this house," answered the other. "Only?" said the town mouse. "I do not like that sound at my dinner." Just at that moment, the door flew open. One cat entered inside the room and both mice had to hide and run off. "Goodbye, cousin," said the town mouse. "What? You're going so soon?" asked the other. "Yes," he replied. Both mice ran hither and thither. They left their food on the table itself. "What is this hell going on?" asked the town mouse. "Buddy, don't worry. Very soon everything will be all right. Don't get panicky," told the host country mouse. In the meantime, a servant came and took away the plates with leftover food for the two mice. When the cat went away, the hungry mice jumped on the table to have their food, but they were surprised not to find anything. The town mouse became very sad and angry. He had to sleep hungry that night. "Is this your peaceful countryside? Here, there is no safety, even during dinner time. There is disturbance. I want to leave for the town," said the town mouse. Both mice decided to leave the village next day. The town mouse asked the country mouse to accompany him to the town and see the facilities there. "There is so much disturbance and lack of safety in the countryside. How do you live?" asked the town mouse. "It is very enjoying. There is no crowd as in towns," replied the country mouse. "I did not have good experience in your countryside during the bouncing of cats. I could not have enough food even," told the town mouse. On the way to town, they were discussing facilities available in towns and countryside. The town mouse was sharp, witted, active, and led a luxurious life, whereas the country mouse spoke about simple habits in countryside. "There are plenty of green spaces in countryside. This gives us fresh air to breathe," said the country mouse. The town mouse nodded. In the evening, both of the friends reached a town with a castle-like house relating to town mouse. "Oh, it is good to be at home again," says the town mouse. "Your house is so big and beautiful," asked the country mouse. "Do you feel hunger, or we should go for evening walk on white rose outside?" asked the town mouse his guest. "No, I will not go outside. I'm tired after an entire day's walking from the village. I would like to have food right now," replied the country mouse. The town mouse arranged sumptuous food for the country mouse. There were many kinds of fruits, vegetables, dishes, ice creams, and other items never seen in the village by the country mouse. Both mice enjoyed the food and were very happy. They watched television together. There was no disturbance or sound like that in previous night experienced in the village. After having dinner, both of them went to sleep in large bedrooms. Soon, the house owner arrived in the room. He was a hospitable, old-looking, gentle person. "Can you tell me about the guest today?" asked the landlord to the town mouse. Yes, he is Tom, a nice mouse from the village. Yesterday I visited his village. His village has fresh air, peace, greenery, big temples, and also so many ferocious cats as well, replied the town mouse. Oh, I see, replied the landlord. He greeted the country mouse, and all went to sleep. In the morning, when they got up, they took sumptuous breakfast and were very happy. Soon, a large cat from nearby house entered the house. It was very benign. It never harmed the town mouse. See, a huge cat! Cried the country mouse. Don't get panicky. It is not the village cat. It will just look and pass away soon, assured the town mouse. Still, the country mouse became panicky and fled to a safer place. Buddy, this is a very huge cat. I have never seen such a big, beautiful, and active cat in my life, asked the country mouse his friend from the village. This became big and fat as they get rich food, facilities, fruits, and snacks every day. They do not worry about any food matters. They have all means of recreation in cities. Hence, naturally, they are bound to be many times fatter and bigger than those in the countryside, replied the town mouse soon. The country mouse got surprised and he continued waving his hands toward the fat and big cat who had just passed by. The town mouse looked at his friend in astonishment. Both of them took a very delicious lunch in the afternoon. Then they walked around the city. After a few days, the country mouse remembered his village. He became homesick and wanted to go home. The city mouse asked him to stay at his house, but he was not ready anymore. He wanted to enjoy peace and greenery of the country life. Therefore, he left for his village. The city mouse gave him a grand farewell. The city mouse walked along the city borders to ensure safe journey for the town mouse. Thereafter, both mice remained happy in their respective places and helped the public as well.